I I didn't keep it, but the clip I zipped right into the damn thing and I was stuck. I couldn't get out. I was just completely just getting hosed on the on the back end of the damn freighter. Let's actually see here. Let's figure this out. So let's take our freighter bulkhead thing, transfer it to the freighter, and then use it. And we can have the technology. What's the technology looking like? The technology looks not too bad. Let's how do we use it? How do we use it? Technical module hard for the found floating in space may also be. I could probably need to go into the upgrade terminal. That's probably what I need to do. Yes. Yes. The upgrade terminal. Do I have that in? No, I do not. Oh, there's actually the, here, let's see. Let's go check out our freighter command. Because that's something we were supposed to have done. We can add some things. We can really, you can really kit out our freighter with stuff. So freighter upgrade, control access, select upgrade path. Customize appearance, add additional storage. That's what we're looking for here. We got boom. You deploy expandable bulkhead. There you go. How about that? That is some sweetness there. We could. Oh, now here's where we get into the idea of purchase. It's the Quicksilver and the nanites here. So look at it. Look here. All the stuff is locked. All this shit is locked. We're not going to do anything with this for now because we're going to probably get a different freighter after a while. And the fact that I used the freighter, well, I just wanted to show it. I didn't really, we didn't want to say, oh yeah, I have this thing to show you, but we haven't done anything with it yet. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to show you exactly what these things look like. But this is not our end goal. We're going to have an S-class freighter, and we're going to do all that. We're going to eventually kit all of that stuff out. So here we go. Look at this, one salvage frigate module. Now, when we start to scrap things like our ships that we find that we don't care about, we will start to get some of these things like salvage frigate modules so that we can unlock these recipes like frigate fuel for us to go do missions, the fuel oxidizer, upgrades for our, warp core resonator, stuff for interstellar flight travel so we can take our freighter other places. And then here's all of our, freighter recoloring stuff. All the colors of the rainbow. And it's nanites, man. 5,000 nanites. We only have 8,000. That's not that great. So I'm not going to get too far down that path. But here, again, he's like, oh, look here, manage the fleet. We don't have a fleet yet. We've got one ship. The SS Nemesis of the Corvax. Whoops. We should probably rename that at some point or get a different one. Combat's not too bad. Nothing all that great about it. But again, we're going to get a better one. This is a C-class freighter, or frigate, that we have with this thing. We're going to do better. We're going to get more. We'll get there. Look, and this guy's going to give us missions. He's sniffing the air for some reason. Koopa Troopa here. Happy day, Captain Friend. He's going to plan our expeditions. We don't have the command room yet. We haven't built that yet, so we will get there. We're not to that point yet. That's a whole other path, and that's a whole other thing to do. I think we're going to take a little bit slow, for that. But they want us to go probably build our freighter stuff. Let's see here. With freighter command, construct a command fleet. We're going to hold off on that for now, because here we have this whole entire ship right here, and we can put all kinds of stuff here. Look at our thing. People say you can build. Like here, look at build freighter parts. All this stuff. We need the materials. We'll probably have to. The best thing I think to do is to probably build your storage spaces first, and then have all your storage containers with all your stuff in it. I think the storage containers are different now, but I don't know. I could be wrong. We're not, like I said, we're not to this point, but you can build a base. You can make different levels and all kinds of fun stuff. But we're going to hold off on that for now. And like I said, you can build these things as well. These containers. Look, I got these containers here. Oh, I got a microcompressor. How about that? I don't have the Atlas Pass. I know how to make the Atlas Pass. I haven't made one yet. We're going to do that next time. And we're going to go back and probably start down the path of the Atlas and the Artemis stuff, just to get it out of the way so we can get the rest of our terminals and our specialist stuff and really get out of base. And the more I think about it now, because money is no longer a problem, I might just decide to get rid of all the biodomes at the Super Duper Funtime WoW base and just go from there, because what really is the point of having it if it's not going to work correctly? I'm constantly going to be collecting stuff that does not make its, does not work. So, what's that? Oh yeah, the crash freighter. We could go take care of that. I don't want to go do that right now. We're gonna go back. Where are we at? We're not in we're not at Super Funtime base. Well, are we? Oh yeah, we are. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Neonic Nano. I turned the music back up, but I had to turn it down. I forgot I had music. I'm like, why is it so quiet in this game? I need something to drown out my own talking, because I can be a little bit, There we are. That's our base. I'll just take the trip. We can talk about that during the minute. So I'm not exactly sure how I want to plan the idea of doing the Artemis and all that stuff, because I've done it so many times before. I don't think I really did it that much except over the Chronicles, which was me doing those existential thought, deep thought things. So I don't know. I might just run through them, get them done as quick as possible, do them straightforward, don't go too far down the path of trying to get, cheat around it and show you, stuff how to make money, all that kind of things, because I think it's just better to just kill through it. The problem is it will put us down the path of having to jump different galaxies or different solar systems again and again and again just to get down that path, and I don't know if I want to do that, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we want to do that. I think I might just play it straight and go from there. My biggest problem with how this is all going to work is that if I want to get rid of all those biodomes, one, I'm going to be overpowered. I'm not going to need any of that massive array I have over there, because these will no longer be drawing any power. And I also have a crap ton of glass that I don't want to know what to do with. Now I can use it to make the living glass, which would be nice, because you figure 31 or 30 times 5, we have 150 glass out of all that. And then all the ferrite and whatnot. Oh, look, look at how it's all just popping into place. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I'm probably going to get rid of this, because I think it's just way too much crap in one spot. I'm not opposed to having my 3 bases that I have to just zip out to and zip back. For me to go through and get, 20 million, 30 million units over the course of 5 minutes, not that big of a deal. Once we get down the path of being into the green and the blue different universes or solar systems where you can have a mining operation that has just all activated indium, then this won't even mean anything else. It'll just be pointless. But that's all we're going to do at the time, and I think I'm going to just go piddle fart around with the stuff that I got here. Might just get rid of all this. Might maybe go through one more iteration of a harvest and then be done with it. So might be different when you come back. We'll see. We have done a little bit of cleaning up around here. As you can see, the hillside has been restored to its original, well, mostly original. There's a few holes I missed filling in using the terrain manipulator on restore mode, which means it takes everything back. Bases have a maximum terrain complexity. Use restore mode to undo terrain edits. There you go. So I removed all of the biodomes and got rid of all that crap because I'm not going to use them the way we were doing it before. I'm going to go with the individual farms, which, again, it's somewhat of a problem to have to zip around on the teleportation station and go to the different bases, the 3 for each one of them. But it has been somewhat profitable. As you can see, I have 418 million units just from doing that alone. And I do have a storage container full of the items here, which is what we're going to be talking about today. One of the things... This just doesn't belong here. What the hell? You don't belong there. You Fireberry. What are you doing in there? There's silver in there for a reason, which I will explain at some point when I get there. The other containers, which aren't really organized that well, have other stuff. The pyrite does belong in this one. Now, let's just say, for the sake of argument, that you don't want to go through the entire process of setting up those. There's carbon in there too. All right. I'm getting off the path here of doing stuff. But let's just say you don't want to go through the process of setting up those biodomes at those other farms, so that you can grow all of the products to build your living glass and your liquid explosive and your circuit boards. You do, however, have to get the items that make the components. Like, say, for the polyfiber, we need to get cactus flesh and star bulbs. For the liquid explosives, which require acid, we need mordite and fungal mold. This is an alternate method, which takes, I think, a lot more babysitting to do, and requires you to set up a different type of system. And that is to refine everything. I can get any one of those items that I have in this storage container. If I go around to the various planets and I collect the frost crystal, and I get the dioxide, which is you can get either from the big huge deposits, or you can set up a base with a mineral, the whole mining operation with a supply depot and your electrical power and all that other stuff. I can get that. I can get the fascium, which is usually gotten from fecal matter of some species, or it can be picked up as a secondary element on certain items. Mordite is usually cultivated from the cadavers of dead creatures, or you can get them as a secondary item off of certain either rocks or trees or whatever. Pyrite in the ground, or either in a deposit, or they could be sometimes a secondary. I don't really know for sure. It could be, but let's just say we've gone to a planet and picked up some frost crystal and some dioxide, or better yet, the whole setting up of everything. I created a base that was just simply for dioxide, and I think I might have it listed here. Yeah, Dioxite 1. I think that's where I got the super duper best gun in the game idea. But let's say I set up, that's a mining operation. So like we have up here on the ridge for our copper, it comes all the way down here to this sucker here and fills that up to capacity at 5250. So let's say you do the same thing on a frosted, a cold planet for dioxide. So you have a dioxide supply depot there. And you've managed to go around and see over there, you can see off in the distance, I have, at that location over there, the star brambles, which have grown back over time. Let's say I picked up all that stuff. So let's say we have frost crystal, and we have the dioxide from that world. And we come back to our base, and we go into our large refiner, which can do multiple items at one time. So let's say, okay, fine. Where's my dioxide? My dioxide is here. Put that there, and the frost crystal, let's put it in the secondary slot. You can then make frost crystal. Now, it's a 1-to-2 ratio. So these two items, 2787 is the higher number, and 2334. This makes, the two items will make an entire amount of 2344. That there you go. Let's do that. Now we have, which is okay. I don't know how I messed it up, but oh, you can also refine that into glass, just like the silicate powder. Let's try to get. Let's see what happens there. 696. So 348 times 2 is 696. Right? Is that math work out for you? 586. Let's go to 646. Let's make it an easy damn number to remember. I'll have to do those freaking math. Oh my goodness, why are we doing? No, we don't care. But you can see what I'm saying. Is it I don't want to do the math on a Friday afternoon. Taking that item, 348 will make a ferrite dust. So yeah, 2 times that. If you put those 2 items in, the first slot and the second slot, you'll get twice the amount of frost crystal back. The same goes for other items too. So let's say we get out of here and grab let's say we grab from our cactus flesh, and the cactus flesh, in order to make a cactus flesh plant, we do need to have, where's the echinacea or whatever it is, the echinocactus, echinocactus. We need pyrite and cactus flesh. So we have 1 slot, we have the cactus. Let's go get some pyrite out of our storage. Beep beep bop bop. Pyrite, I have 9,999. All right, so yeah, let's put the cactus flesh in here. There's 4809, and let's put the pyrite in here. That's 9,999, the maximum amount in 1 slot. 4,095. We can now make that many more. And here's the thing: that 4,809 cactus flesh in the the left hand side will be double the output. Unfortunately, the way the math works in the game, you can only have a maximum of 4,095 at 1 complete refining request, as it were. This will make 4,095 in the first run, then you have to empty it out, and then you can start it over again. So there is plenty to be gotten out of that. It's not. It doesn't look like it's 1-to-1. So that's another way to do it. Now you'd have to have, as I have here, multiple refiners set up. I have one across the way here because you can only put 2 within close proximity. I could put 2 over here, but I'd have to put them on this side because there has to be like a huge enough distance between the 2 sets of refiners in order for you to have them. So you'd have to have a huge base with a lot of space to have all these refiners lined up in order to do that. So I think it's just easier to go through and collect the biodome harvests for that. But it is possible to take and use a refiner and mineral, what are they called? I suck. Oh my god, do I suck. I don't know these things off by heart. You think I would. Industry. Mineral extractor. A mineral extractor. Set one of those up on a hotspot for the pyrite or dioxide or ammonia or phosphorus. What's the other ones? Gosh, I don't know. And then you can use that to gather up all of the materials into a supply depot, extract it out of there, go into your refiner, plop it in, and then keep making more and more. So the only thing you're going to have to keep picking up is the base, not the base material, but the secondary element, which is going to be like your dioxide or like your mineral or your gas that helps make more of these things. So that's just a little tip there. So let's get rid of that stuff here and go back in and look at other things. That's just a little secondary tip for the entire thing, and I'm glad I wasted 10 minutes of your time explaining all that. But my goodness.